regarding the formation of cloudburst, vertical winds should be there. Vertical wind in the sense like the air will move upward, and there are few geographical phenomena through which this vertical wind can take place. Like one, if you consider convection, convection means air will rise up, and like if you consider a hilly terrain, we'll be having the slope regions and through which the air will rise up, which is called as orographic lift. Or like if you consider thunderstorms, we'll be having vertical movement of air or updraft associated with the thunderstorms. So vertical wind formation should be there, and what happens is that, see, if you consider just monsoon clouds or beat any clouds which is having more water vapor. Okay, so in hilly areas or where convection is more, what happens is that instead of like the rain droplets falling to the ground, these falling rain droplets as well as the cloud, they will be taken towards the upper atmosphere. It means that, say, if a cloud is approaching a hilly terrain, instead of the rainfall, instead of the rain droplets falling to the ground, they will rise up. So this happens, or this makes the rainfall or rain droplets to stick together and they grow in size. So afterwards, like when vertical wind ceases to exist, afterwards the entire cloud or entire rain droplets, they will fall to the ground, and since they are like larger in size, their precipitation will last for few minutes, but the precipitation resulting from this cloud burst, it will be very heavy. Okay. Now if you consider a, suppose like annual rainfall of a region is 120 centimeter. A cloud burst lasting for a half an hour or a maximum 1 hour, it will result in 10 centimeter of rainfall. That means that a particular region will receive 10 to 12% of its annual rainfall in a span of half hours. Fine. So vertical winds, coalescing rain droplets, then hilly terrain. Next, monsoon clouds. Monsoon cloud means, say, I already told you, like even if you consider the previous year's cloudburst event, it took place during or afterwards the monsoon period, right? Because it needs moisture, atmospheric moisture should be there, and the monsoon clouds reaching a particular hilly terrain having high convection or orographic lift will be taken to the upper atmosphere, resulting in heavy downpour. So monsoon clouds favors the formation of the cloudburst as well as like vertical and high clouds. It can be cumulonimbus clouds in the case of like thunderstorms. Anyway, like the cloud formation will be high because we are having vertical movement of air, and the normal clouds will be taken to the upper atmosphere. Now the effects of cloudburst. Now if you think about the cloudburst, for a short duration of period, like we are having heavy rainfall, this will obviously result in flooding, right? So and again, since it is taking place more over the hilly terrain, this can also result in landslide or mudslide, because the strength of the or the stiffness of the soil will be lost if you are having cloudburst events. Fine. So these are the important things you should remember regarding the formation of cloudburst. Vertical winds, coalescing rain droplets, hilly terrain, then monsoon clouds, and vertical and high clouds. Let's solve a model question from this topic. Fine. Before that, like this is the last year's mains question, which was asked for your GS3 paper. The year is 2016. Now, with reference to the National Disaster Management Authority guidelines, discuss the measures to be adopted to mitigate the impact of recent incidences of cloudburst in many places of Uttarakhand. So this is actually a current affair question, and this is why I told you that this topic is important for this year's prelims examination. Since they have already asked for your mains examination, there is a chance that they will be asking from this topic both for your again for your prelims exam. Now let's solve the model question, prelims model question from this topic. With reference to cloudburst, consider the following statements. It refers to sudden and copious rainfall over a small area. We know that it's true, right? So from that we can eliminate the statement B because it's not having the statement 1. And the second statement, they are generally associated with thunderstorms. Again, we will be having like cumulonimbus cloud formation as well as like thunder and lightning, so that we will be having thunderstorms. Again, the second statement, it's also true, so that we can eliminate C. From this, what left is either 1, 2, 3 or like it's 1, 2 and 4. The third statement, it refers to breaking open of a cloud resulting in huge amounts of water or release of huge amounts of water. See, we already know that like the cloud burst, they are not bursting of cloud. Even though like their term, it suggests that, but the clouds, they are not bursting. Their formation, like we now properly know the formation of clouds. So again, the third statement, it's wrong, so that we can eliminate the A option having third statement. So the answer will come out as D, 1, 2 and 4 only. Now the fourth statement, they are formed by orographic lift. Orographic lift means like it takes place in hilly areas. See, if there were a statement like the cloud bursts only form over the hilly areas, it's wrong. Okay. Or like if there's a statement like they only form during daytime or night time, they're wrong. Cloud bursts can happen anywhere, and predicting cloud bursts, they are very difficult. It doesn't mean that it's impossible. Difficult in the sense like since they are small scale weather event, in order to predict the cloud bursts, we should be needing like weather stations within a span of say 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers. Like we'll be needing weather stations. So it's really expensive, so that the cloudburst events, they are difficult to predict. So this is all about the cloudburst.